Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff will be a return. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
And that's an offensive pass interference call. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
And the
head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh! Makes for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Ball State's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes the score 7-3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Receiver makes the grab. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Crucial red zone play coming up. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. The backs got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. And the flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. This time it's complete. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 7th play of the drive coming up. They'll give it to the running back. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Brought down at the 1. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Physical running, fights off the defender. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. 1st down here for this offense. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
With the PAT good, it's a 3-point lead now, 13-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Juked one tackler and picks up 1st down yardage. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble now. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a fourth down play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him. And then doink, right off the upright.
Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? That's reeled in. It's Claiborne. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Claiborne. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. First play of the second half was a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle, but first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
They finally corral him at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. A quick spin move. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm not.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it a 43. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, Kirk, Ball State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bama. No chance to catch it. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Breaking free at the 35. Big play to enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. We'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Timeout run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. First down and 10. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Here's the handoff. And they're able to get him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Ball State. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hamilton. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. See what the call is on first and 10. To the air. It's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Hamilton. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it second and medium. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be?
Chris, and just like that, I think that'll be ball game. The one thing they couldn't do is turn the football over. They put it on the ground. The defense capitalizes, and I think that's going to be the ball game here in the national championship.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ball State Cardinals.